Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the Los Angeles Clippers facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. So with Paul on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. Wembanyama's out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's James in at the small forward. And it's the Clippers ball. Pass to Pippen. Wembanyama outside. LeBron outside. Fades away. It's not going to go for him. Giannis with some nice D. KD sets the pick for Giannis. Durant up top, defended by Wembanyama. Clock at 4. O'Neal controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Antetokounmpo against LeBron. Wembanyama outside. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Leonard against Chamberlain. Pass to Wembanyama. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's LeBron. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Buries it from three-point range.
And showing the range there, Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Getty Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, Wembanyama following Durant's three-point attempt. Pippen, the pass to Leonard. No good from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's KD. Pass to Chamberlain. Pippen against Antetokounmpo. Back to Chamberlain.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now Kevin Durant. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. The shot by KD. No good. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Pippen. And no good that time. Shaq with some nice D. KD passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Shaq. Inside. Here's Durant. And finished up by KD.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a pass to the cup, look out.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. They trail by 6. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. 1:22 left in the first. James finds Pippen. Good on the triple.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and he is good to go.
Outside, Kobe. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kobe with a screen on Pippen. Shot clock at 5. Antetokounmpo inside. Pippen on him, and it's Giannis missing. Pippen kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's James. Outside Pippen. Wembanyama sets a screen for Pippen. And the rejection by Giannis. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Bryant over LeBron. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Bryant's got 6 points.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
James against Giannis. Wembanyama, a screen on Antetokounmpo. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Cleveland ahead, up 5. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Here's KD. We've got Antetokounmpo. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Chamberlain. And it's Durant. And it's Bryant in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Clippers trail by 5. Now, here's Pippen. Here's Leonard. Leonard forces it through inside.
Now, this is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Giannis passes to Kobe. Misses the 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama! Too easy.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Outside, Kobe. Front past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Here now, the Clippers. 4-point game. KD against Pippen. Wembanyama sets a screen for LeBron. Close it up for Wembanyama.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. One of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Outside Bryant. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Pippen against Durant. LeBron left side. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Pass to Pippen. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Lock at 6. And here is James. It's hauled in by Giannis.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside, Kobe. The offensive rebound. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Kobe. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th assist in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Leonard, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Leonard.
2 minutes.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on O'Neal. Kawhi drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, I just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a 3 of his own. Beautiful.
On the wing, Bryant. Back to Giannis. Wembanyama against Chamberlain. Pass to Durant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Boy, KD's so good with that up fake. He knows once he's got his man in the air, all he's got to do is jump into him and create the foul shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Durant.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And KD drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Abdul-Jabbar outside. James in the post. Antetokounmpo defending, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Always willing to embrace contact. LeBron James has the kind of frame that can absorb it any time.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
He misses the free throw.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And he's good on the second. 1:11 left in the second quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. And here is Antetokounmpo. Back to Chamberlain. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays? Shaq on attack.
Clippers trail by 10. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 40 seconds left here in the second. LeBron outside. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron fights his way through. Cleveland leading by 8. Giannis outside. Now Kobe. Giannis' screen on LeBron. Kobe, the pass to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
And here's Pippen. Down low, Abdul-Jabbar. Up again. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got LeBron James. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Pippen. And it's Leonard in at the 2 spot. Now here's Durant. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls it up. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pippen, the pass to Leonard. Off target with it. Will bring it up for Cleveland. Back to Bryant. Pass to Durant. Now Chamberlain. KD on the wing. Offline with his 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pippen kicks to Leonard. Wembanyama outside. Kicks it out to LeBron. The putback. Whoa, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
On the wing, Kobe. And stolen by LeBron. Oh, and here comes...
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that different.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Bryant left side. And to Antetokounmpo inside. Pippen on him. Teardrop shot, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Just 3 to shoot. Durant just inside the line. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Clippers trail by 6. James with it. Guarded now by Durant. They get it back. And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Timeout.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Here's Chamberlain. Giannis outside. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. KD dishes to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. Leonard with the steal. LeBron outside, to the inside. Kobe with the steal. Pass to Giannis, back to Kobe. Cleveland moving the ball around.
And sometimes the D has no choice but to foul O'Neal. He's that dominant.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shaquille O'Neal, 2 shots.
That one is off.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
And he sinks the second. 1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. Pippen, the pass to Wembanyama. That fall. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've led by as much as 10. They double-team Kobe. And stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Pippen. Outside Leonard for the lead. The Cavaliers pull it in. Chamberlain got his 6th rebound on the night. KD dishes to Antetokounmpo. Now Chamberlain. Now here's Durant, guarded by Pippen. Outside Bryant. From outside the arc. The Cavaliers again can't hit. James kicks to Pippen. He's looking for James and finds him. Shoots over Bryant. James, no good. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Here's Durant. A terrific shot on the turnaround. KD's got 6.
Yeah, the whole floor is open for Kevin Durant offensively. Mid-range is his sweet spot, folks.
Leonard, the pass to Pippen. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Cavaliers leading by 4. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo against James. Antetokounmpo looking it over. 4 on the clock. Fires for 3. He can't get that one. The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Chamberlain, Antetokounmpo out there with Kobe. Then it's O'Neal. And it's KD in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Shot from the wing. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. KD's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Cleveland. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Bryant can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 6. Wembanyama passes to Pippen. James outside. Back to Pippen. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And what poise from Pippen inside the paint. The defense does everything they can, and still he's able to convert.
Outside, Bryant. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Kobe. And they double up Bryant. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now.
And Pippen is a rugged defender, has tremendous length, and that helps him cover a lot of ground.
Takes a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now, here is Chamberlain. Pass to Durant. For the 3. Durant brings it from distance.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
Check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Clippers trail by 4. Pippen with it. Outside Leonard. Pippen sets a screen for Leonard. Over Kobe. A second chance effort. And Abdul-Jabbar with the layup.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now, here is Chamberlain. Pass to Durant from downtown. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 3 assists in the game. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's James.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pippen against Antetokounmpo. Chamberlain gets to Durant. The three-pointer no good. And so James will bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 5. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. Now here's Young. O'Neal is screen on Pippen. To the paint. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. James wide open. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Now here's Young. Oh, good on that one. Good work defensively by Pippen. Pass to LeBron to take the lead. The Cavaliers pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. KD finds Giannis. Kobe against LeBron. To the middle. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Inside and stolen by Chamberlain. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Giannis against Pippen. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Not a lot of room. Bryant, that's a two-pointer. Count it! And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And here is LeBron. Pippen with a wide-open look. It's good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Durant. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
Now Pippen. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Wembanyama's out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Pippen in at the point. James. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. LeBron's got the first points here in the overtime period for Los Angeles. Pass to Chamberlain. Kevin Durant. He's covered by Leonard. Durant, no good. The Clippers in the lead. Pippen with it. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Pippen with the steal. Wembanyama looking it over. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Pass to Kobe. Launches it. Kobe from deep.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Pippen the pass to LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Chamberlain with the block. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. Chamberlain with a screen on LeBron. And stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, the lob to Abdul-Jabbar. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Bryant. Antetokounmpo dishes to Kobe. Back to Giannis. 4 on the shot clock. Durant for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Leonard against Giannis. Pass to Bryant. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Chamberlain kicks to Shaq. Antetokounmpo against Pippen. Shaq with a screen on Pippen. Leonard with the steal. And now we've got the intentional foul.
His first, third team foul. Shooting for LA, Kawhi Leonard taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 7. What's your take?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Leonard with the steal.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And so Los Angeles takes the win, and they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
leisurely way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Kick back and tune in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the Atlanta Hawks. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. They've got Kevin Durant. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Mutombo in at the power forward.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Antetokounmpo with it. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Out to the right wing. Chamberlain passes to Leonard. 3 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And here are the Warriors now. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Leonard pulls down the board.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. James against Leonard. Durant way outside. And again, no good by Golden State.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Leonard looking over the floor. Antetokounmpo outside. 5 on the clock. Chamberlain. And rejected. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. And here's Bryant outside. And Atlanta misses again.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Mutombo. Pass to Durant. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the tray.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Pippen. True on the 14-footer.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Leonard, guarded by Durant. Leonard, that one's good.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
James, outside. Antetokounmpo against Durant. Mutombo, the pass to James. All alone on the...
And you can't afford to lose sight of Leonard in these situations. He's just so dangerous and assertive in transition.
And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter of the game. Screen by O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Right at the free throw line. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Leonard for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Durant with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. The offensive rebound.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
On target from range.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Here's James on the wing. Fades and shoots. Chamberlain pulls it in. The Hawks trailing. Bryant outside. Back to Leonard. Lets it go. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Pippen. Here's Mutombo. Now here's O'Neal. Leonard defending. Right side O'Neal. And the shot goes in.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Warriors ahead. They lead by 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Hawks trail by 3. And so in the game for the Warriors, we've got LeBron James. Also Kevin Durant out there. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. Pass to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Count it! Leonard for 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Leonard against James. Durant with it. Back to James. Fade away. Chamberlain pulls it in. Bryant, right side. Banked it in off the glass. Bryant's gotten his first points in this one.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Durant, pass to James. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Leonard finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Leonard. Kawhi slam! Wow!
And just continuing to pile it on. Leonard is such a ruthless player.
James against Leonard. James outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. And again, it's Golden State.
That in-between distance is a tough one to master. Not for LeBron, though.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Leonard. And he lobs it up. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Pippen. Here's Mutombo. Covered by Bryant. Here's Pippen. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds now. Durant against Leonard. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Leonard. Inside. Here's Chamberlain. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. And the Hawks lead by 1.
You can tell Leonard sees the whole floor, allowing him to set guys up well.
Durant, pass to James. Durant against Antetokounmpo. Back to James. Over Leonard. James can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Hawks. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Bryant, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Leonard. To the paint. It's intercepted. Leonard against James. Here's Durant. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
Oh, denied by Durant.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 13. 5 to shoot. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Three-pointer, no good. The Warriors trailing. Pippen, pass to Durant. James, outside. Durant against Leonard. To the inside. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Great hustle, Leonard.
Oh, the slam from Leonard. Love watching him finish with force.
2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Durant, pass to James. It's stolen by Leonard. Down low. Now Antetokounmpo. No made baskets yet. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Hawks ahead, leading by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Van half-court shot. Rose, please. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
We've got Kawhi Leonard. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. Warriors. James.
Involved out there on the floor.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Bryant outside. Leonard, right side. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 2. And here's Bryant outside. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Atlanta leading by 3. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Bryant. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. And Atlanta misses again. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Durant. Here's Pippen. Antetokounmpo covering. James inside. He's against Bryant. Back to James. Shoots a fadeaway. The rebound by the Hawks. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. James against Leonard. Lets it go from the wing. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from James. Durant's got 5 points. The Hawks lead by 3. Now here's Bryant. Leonard outside. This one for 3. Drains the triple.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Leonard's gotten 4 of 7 threes to fall, shooting it with confidence. James outside. Here's O'Neal. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. He's got 6.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Leonard with the ball, guarded by Durant. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now, here is James. He's got 5. Clock at 6. The baseline J is on the way. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound in this one. Antetokounmpo outside. A minute 20 left in the third. Back to Bryant. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And here's James. Pass to Pippen. Left side O'Neal. On the wing Durant. Over Antetokounmpo. Durant's shot is off. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Antetokounmpo outside. Bryant a screen on Durant. Antetokounmpo finds Bryant. Ooh, poked away. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Pippen. That one's good for 2. Pippen's got 6. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Bryant outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. with 1 on the clock. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Hawks on top, leading by 7. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Warriors trail by 7. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Kevin Durant is out there with James. And it's Mutombo in at the power forward. Here's Pippen, covered by Bryant. Pass to Mutombo. And he's going for the lob! Here's Chamberlain, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. And the Hawks lead by 9. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Got a piece of it. Leonard passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's James on the wing. Leonard defending. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Check by James. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Here's Chamberlain. Tipped. Bryant against James. Outside Durant. Here's Pippen. Screen by O'Neal. Pippen. Pass to O'Neal. There's the block. And they'll keep possession. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Pippen following the score by Atlanta. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Pippen. Leonard defending. They still need this. And the basket by Pippen. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. The Hawks lead by 9. Bryant with it. They set a pick. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
James against Leonard. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's James. No good that time. Good work defensively by Leonard. Antetokounmpo against Durant. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Leonard. Launches a three. Knocks down the long J. Leonard's got 24 points.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Timeout called, the Warriors. 1:11 left in the game. Durant against Antetokounmpo to the paint. O'Neal misses. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Atlanta. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, guarded by Durant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for 2, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Antetokounmpo against Durant. Fires the three. Fires in the triple. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. James against Antetokounmpo. And here's Bryant outside. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. And here are the Warriors now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Antetokounmpo surveys. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.